welcome to Soliloquy of a College Girl. I'm your host, Bea, and if you're wondering what soliloquy means, because when I was discussing this podcast name with friends and family, a few of them didn't know what it means, which I totally don't blame them. I had to look up the definition in order to decide this is what the name was going to be. But the definition is an act of speaking one's thoughts aloud or regardless of hearers. And that's pretty much what this is. It's like my private story, also the name Diary of a College Girl was taken. Y'all don't understand how hard it is to make a podcast name. But I enjoy it. It's like a little play on words, like soliloquy. What's that mean? Mysterious. But it's usually used in a medium of like plays. Usually it is. That's that's what the word's from. It's like when Hamlet or Macbeth are talking to the audience as if it's their internal monologue and none of the characters in the play can hear. I mean, they can, like, literally hear, but they're acting as if they're not. That's a soliloquy. And so in this podcast, we're going to talk about things, personal anecdotes. I'm going to have some story times. We're going to relate to one another. We're going to connect. We're going to have some fun times. We're going to do some book reviews. I just finished Fourth Wing. 5 stars. One thing I will say, I wish Rebecca Yarros, that's her name, I wish she researched the guy. Dang it, now I'm messing up because I didn't research it. But I wish, because I saw some videos of her explaining this, but a lot of the pronunciations are wrong. They're spelled right, and the way I think of them in my head, well, first I didn't know how to, so I looked it up and I saw her YouTube videos explaining it in her interview. And I was like, okay, that's it. And then I finished the book. And I see this TikTok person because there's Swedish, there's Irish Gaelic, and then there's Swedish Gaelic, it's pronounced something different, and it's the Swedish one where it's pronounced different than what I thought the entire time I was reading. So now I'm like, like what? Like Tarnanach, that's how you're supposed to pronounce the dragon's name of Violet, the main character, but Rebecca Yarros was pronouncing it Tarnanon. I don't. Okay, anyways. I don't even remember, but we're gonna let's just say in a pretty soon episode we're gonna discuss Fourth Wing, and I'm so excited. Maybe we'll have a special guest. That's another thing I would like to mention. Sometimes we're gonna have some special guests on this episode. And we're also gonna talk about pop culture. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but we're gonna talk about pop culture, just things that are going on in the world, things about like in like social media that like. If you're chronically online like me, you'll probably know about already, so we can just discuss and have some fun. And then we're also going to do some food reviews. Hopefully we'll get to do this podcast in a variety of different places, in my car, in a park, at my dorm at college, somewhere on campus, in my room once again. Honestly, gotta say I love doing it in my room. Because look at this. Look at my setup. Look at these cute little candles. Also, they're about to go out, sadly. But I prepared. I have some extras. I have some matches. That's another thing I've been getting into recently. Like, I feel so like, oh, I need candles. Anyways. You gotta be careful, though, because I heard that if you have too many candles in your room, you can have, like, smoke on your walls. And you can, like, ingest or inhale too much smoke. Even though it's not, like, literal, like, smoking. It's just, like, the fumes. But yeah, I'm really liking this aesthetic. If you look at my Pinterest board, which is hopefully maybe in the description of the YouTube video, because this is also going out on Spotify and on YouTube. So if you're listening on Spotify, jump over on YouTube and you could see me face to face. But if you're driving, don't do that. Yeah, honestly, this is gonna be kind of similar to, like, I don't know, not as good because oh my gosh, her podcasts are so good. But Brittany Broski's podcast. The Brittany Broski Show, hosted by your host Brittany Broski, I think that's what it's called, or Out of Character by Slushy Noobs. Also, I would like to discuss this before we get into the episode. Slushy Noobs is so funny, and these two guys, they kind of have these like online characters that they play. They're like normal human characters, but it's just funny. Like they act kind of stupid and cringe, but that's what's funny about it. And they do food reviews, which is where I honestly got the inspo for this entire podcast. Like where I got the motivation to do it. I was like, they have one, Brittany Broski has one, I'm gonna do it. But the food reviews part of this, that's motivating me to do this like in my car, or sometimes have special guests and they'll help me review food as well. I got that from Slushy Noobs. And I would just like to say I'm to my friends listening, hey y'all, this is me introducing Slushy Noobs to you. I saw two of my friends. I saw on TikTok in the comments in a Slushy Noobs TikTok. One of my friends added one of my other friends in a TikTok, and it was like a Slushy Noobs TikTok, and I got so like stingy. I was like, Slushy Noobs is my thing, and I had already referred it to one of my friends. So I was like, okay, so I want them to get more popular because they're hilarious, and I want my friends to hear them, but I'm also like gatekeeping these people. I've been here since For Freak Show. Those who get it, get it. For Freak Show is one of the guys who's in that podcast, Slushy Noobs podcast, is in For Freak Show. That was my quarantine. I stole their jokes a lot. I kind of stole their entire humor, but that's okay. Also, if you haven't noticed, I'm wearing an Eras Tour sweatshirt gifted to me by my friend Ryan, my best friend. Correction, my best friend Ryan. I also have the tapestry up there, but I love it. I love it so much. And under this, I have an I Love Leeway. Like, think for podcast listeners who can't see, think the I Love New York shirt, but it's I Love Leeway, who's another artist. Here it is. I'm trying to show y'all. Hold on. Let me put the mic down real quick. Hopefully you can hear me. I don't know if it can pick up my voice from that far away, but here it is. And it's brown, and I love it. It's brown, and I love it. Anyways, yeah. I'm so excited to have this time with y'all. It's going to be time for me to take a break from real life and just talk about it. Because usually another name, it's idea for this podcast was something around the lines of like me on the phone with my mom. Because it's like I tell my mother everything. And not that I'm going to tell y'all everything. I can't name drop on this thing. But we'll talk. We'll get into it because it's like soliloquy of a college girl. I'm a college girl. I just finished my first semester, as like I said, and I'm hopefully going to continue this as much as I can. Maybe once a week, maybe more than once a week, because I love to talk. Anyways, also if you're chronically online, like, did I already say that joke? Hopefully I didn't. But if you're chronically online like me, some of the stuff we'll discuss, you'll get. You know, also, today's December 31st, 2023. It's 10:48. We have less than 2... Oh my gosh. It's about to be an hour until 2024. What? That's crazy. But I decided to have this little backdrop up because just set the vibe. Set the vibe. That's another reason why I really like this little setup. Okay, so let's get into this episode. Today we're going to be reminiscing and collecting my thoughts on this past semester. So let's talk about expectations versus reality. Expectations. I thought my dorm was going to be decorated to the max. If I can, I'll put a picture here. But this is what my dorm looks like right now. I have posters everywhere. During the summer, I would obsess. That's the thing I have a really bad problem of. I would obsess over things. And set the highest expectations. And then whenever, like, the bare minimum, or, like, whenever something normal happens, I'm, like, underwhelmed. I'm like, really? Because I set such high expectations. Even though it's, like, what it was good enough. Like, I should have been happy. But that also doesn't mean you should set low expectations for everything, because then it'll just be sad. I mean, you'll be like, oh wow, it's better than I thought. But I don't know. That's just me, my personal opinion. But during the summer, I would go to the gym, and like anytime I had free time, I would be on my phone saving Pinterest photos of poster ideas. Here's a tip: print them out at Staples or Office Depot or something like that. Do not go on Etsy. Please do not go on Etsy and waste your money on individual posters that you can literally find on Pinterest. And that way it's more individual to your taste. You can find any picture you want and print it out. You can find pictures of, you can print pictures of yourself. And what I do, it's like actual paper. It's not like that glossy photo card that you get like regular pictures that from your camera roll on, like Walgreens. It's like actual poster paper. You can make it higher quality. For example, I got a Little Mermaid poster. It's right there, but you can't see it. And a Summer I Turn Pretty poster. And they're higher quality. And they're bigger than just the regular thing. Also, if you want to put some posters on your wall, if you don't mind them being smaller than like a size of like 8x11 regular printer paper, you can go to Canva, which is what I do. And I put multiple pictures on one, and then I print it out and cut them out. So it's like you're paying for less paper in the end. That's another reason why I did it. Because that's another thing we're going to get into. As a freshman in college especially, it's like finding her way, finding what her schedule's going to be like, finding her routine. I have found that it's really hard to get a job. I am a neuroscience major, and so my classes are like biology, chemistry, and I'm also doing Spanish classes and stuff like that. That stuff's hard. Okay. I know so many of my mutuals and my friends on campus have it so either they're going through the same thing as me, but somehow they have time to go to like parties and do stuff like that, or go home. What? I'm in the library like so many hours of the week. But looking back, I did enjoy it, and I do like academic things, and I do like being productive, and I learned a lot. I was in this mindfulness for the workplace class. If you can, please listen to a podcast, at least one, or anything. Just look up an article or YouTube video, explain a 60-second TikTok or less about mindfulness. Honestly, spending a semester on it and writing multiple essays on it, of course I was exhausted. Like, just got to college and I was like, dang, this is harder than I thought. But they really put you to work, and the college I go to is like very on it. Like, we're gonna get you an education. That's why you're here. That's why you're paying all this money. And so I'm grateful for that, and I did learn a lot. Even though some people like make fun of some of the classes there, it's like, well, you end up learning a lot. And plus, if you pay for it, like, go into it excited, as much as you can, because I know some classes are very hard. My biology class was very, very difficult. I'm also just not a biology fan. Okay, I know I'm like neuroscience, like medical route, or healthcare route, but biology's hard. That's why I don't enjoy it. I enjoyed learning about it today. This past semester, we learned about evolution and ecology. What a freak, bruh. Like, global warming's real. Okay, we're not gonna get into that. But I learned so much. I'm not gonna tell you. I just took the exam a few weeks ago. I'm gonna let that knowledge that I learned just sit right there. And when I need it again, I'll put it back in. I'm taking cellular biology second semester of college coming up in the spring. Oh, Lord, help me. I'm not even kidding. Let's pray right now. God, please help me. But we'll see how that goes. But I still went into it excited, and I enjoyed my teacher, and I enjoyed the material. It's just hard. So I'm not saying, like, I hate biology, even though I almost majored in biology. I'm just saying I don't love the fact that everything comes kind of hard. Not everything. Okay, let's just say I'm not... What's that guy's name? MC squared guy. E equals MC squared. Albert Einstein. Let's just say I haven't won a Nobel Prize. Like, I'm not a genius. Okay. So yeah, dorm decor, I expected everything to be perfect. I haven't even gotten... Listen closely, I haven't even gotten halfway through decorating my wall. Like, the wall that's next to my bed, because my bed's against the wall, is empty. But the wall by my desk is covered in posters. If I can post a picture, I will. I think I may have already shown it to you YouTube viewers, if I mentioned earlier. But anyways... Yeah, but that's not to say I'm not going to continue decorating. I know I'm already halfway through the year, and at the end I'm going to be like, why did I put all these posters up when I'm moving out? Because I won't have this room forever. This is just my freshman dorm. But I love living in a place that's so pretty. It hasn't been hard to live here. and my home that's super comfortable, my one room bedroom that I get to have all to myself. I love it here. I love it here. And that's one thing I am kind of like, because I actually go back to campus tomorrow to start the sculpture class I'm super excited about. But as much as I do miss my friends from campus, I also love me time and private time and just like chilling in my bed, reading a book. I have JOMO. I don't have FOMO. I have joy of missing out. I don't have fear of missing out. Might get into that later in another episode, a deep dive into what it is to be an introvert and who has JOMO. I don't know. We'll see. If you guys want that, then we can get into it, because I know a lot of my friends are similar. My personality type, my Myers-Briggs, is that what it's called? Is INFJ. The rarest one, actually. Even though sometimes I'll test and I'll get like not ENFJ or like INFP. I think, is that a thing? Sometimes it's different, but usually I go right back to INFJ. And so if you're like that, it's usually introverted, usually like your me time, you usually have JOMO. All right. So yeah, Dorm decor. I set too high of an expectation, but I'm gonna keep going with it. I enjoy my room. My roommate, love you, Emma. She has a similar aesthetic to mine, which is one thing I love. One thing I'm so grateful for. Um, one of the many things I'm grateful for also at my college. um, because it's just so like I couldn't imagine since I haven't lived with anybody else other than my roommate. I couldn't imagine living with someone who doesn't have a similar aesthetic to mine. Like how would like strange would that be? Because when you're on your side of the room, you can't see your side of the room because you're in your side of the room. You see theirs, and luckily hers is beautiful and enjoyable and aesthetic and pleasing to look at. So I don't mind. But yeah, parties. What the heck? I don't know about y'all. I mean, I just mentioned having JOMO and that I'm kind of more introverted, but I also didn't have the time. Or I mentioned that too. I didn't really have the time to go out and party, and when I did, I'll go home. I'm going home. I want my mommy. I want my dad. I want to see my brothers. I want to see my dog. Oh my gosh, my dog Selena. She's a chocolate lab pit bull mix. Sweetest puppy ever. She needs to go on more walks though, because she's getting a little old and she's getting a little fat. She's getting a little slow. No offense, Selena. But staying here at break, I have been able to walk her more, which is really good. Also, I haven't realized this, but so many people just don't walk their dogs. Even if they're active, larger, mid-sized dogs, they don't walk them. You do you, that's your dog. But I don't know. I thought you're supposed to walk your dogs. Like little dogs, I get it. They sprint in the backyard and their energy's shot. Actually, no. Little dogs, they never run out of energy. I'm literally taking that back. But, you know what I mean? But parties, yes. I'm not really a party person, but I thought I would end up finding myself going to one, having fun. But so I haven't gone to a single one this semester since I didn't have time and I didn't really have a desire to. Plus the music, I know the music is trash. I know the music is trash. You're gonna tell me that the music at a college frat party, at a small college frat party, where the kids that go to my college are nerds, okay? It's a college that's pretty difficult to get into. We're nerds, okay? We're driven. Like we got there because we want to go someplace. It's not just like okay, I feel like wow, I'm looking back. I just like rethought the thing I just said, and it kind of sounds like I'm criticizing all other colleges. Like if you're not, college is hard to get into. You can get a great education at a community college. You can go very, very far without even going to college. However, I would recommend it. Anyways, even the nerdiest, smartest kids would be at those parties who had exams the next day. And I'm just like, what? But from what I heard, like I was saying, I'm not missing anything. You go in there and it's like this old raggedy house because my college is small. So the frat party houses are not like huge ones like UT or some California or like Alabama, even though those are really good schools. The frat houses are more like popular. Not mine, but a lot of the kids on my campus are like sorority fraternity people. What is that? Greek life, but that's kind of all the parties there are. It's like Greek like parties at my college, and from what I heard, I don't know for sure, but it's like it's crowded, it smells like weed, the music is trash like I mentioned. I just don't want to go. Like I'd rather be at home. But I've honestly gotta admit, I've been wanting to go clubbing. Guys, I'm 19. I'm over 18. I'm 19. I can go. I won't drink, obviously. I won't. Okay, well, will I be safe? I'll try to be. But, there's crazy people out there. There's crazy people. That's probably another reason why I haven't gone. But I want to go clubbing. But the music is trash. It's either this country line dancing and I'm like, okay, it was cute for 30 minutes. Let's go home. Like, I'm not trying to do country. I'm trying to do, like, cool, like fun songs that everybody knows, like Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus, some like Jay-Z, or like some I have this Spotify playlist called Songs That Should Have Been Played at Prom because my senior prom sucked. Well, actually no, it was actually fun. I danced and did everything, but excuse me, I had a vision of what it would be like, and dancing was one of the main things I had set expectations for. Like I mentioned earlier, I set high expectations for everything, especially prom, when I spend months researching for a dress on Depop, and I finally find it, and then I go and I try dancing and the music sucks. I literally requested so many songs and the DJ didn't play them. Everybody was requesting songs. He played songs that nobody knew. I spent so much money going to that thing. But okay, let me just give you examples of songs that should be played at clubs and or prom. Such different places to be, but honestly, are they that different? Okay. Begging on Your Knees by Victorious Cast, Nickelodeon. How does that go? Oh yeah. I was so stupid to give you all my attention. Good way. Bad Blood by Taylor Swift. 'Cause baby, now we got bad blood. Like, who wouldn't get down to that in the club? Tell me who wouldn't get down to that in the club? Or prom. Why did you... Wait, did he play Bad Blood? He played one song that was Taylor Swift, and it was, like, what? On the Fearless album? I mean, they're good. But next, like, let's get something new. Rockstar by Hannah Montana. I don't want to be a rock star. Wait. I just said I don't want to be a rock star. That's not the lyrics, but that's how it goes. It's like, and I really be a rock star. And I really am a rock star. Sometimes I walk a little faster in the school hallway just to get next to you. That one? Heck yeah, we did that. She's So Gone by Naomi Scott from the Lemonade's Mouth movie. She's so gone. Okay, I'm going to play this after I end this podcast and dance for a little bit. Celebrate the new year coming in. Guys, one more hour. One more hour till 2024. Hopefully you can see that. Hopefully that's in frame. I'm pointing at the 2024 celebration balloon. Hurricane by Bridget Miller. Think the cloud. Wait. How the heck does that go? I'm like blinking. Anyways, I think the. Oh yeah. I'm running out the windows, looking at my. It would be great if I knew the lyrics and I had a voice that was like celebrity worthy, so I could like sing these. But I have an okay voice. Hey, maybe sometimes I'll play y'all one of my songs. Because I write music. Okay, just a little bit. Sneak peek about me. Sneak peek about my life. Good For You by Olivia Rodrigo. Self-explanatory. Style by Taylor Swift. Self-explanatory. Now, keep in mind, I could get down to any... I went to this Taylor Swift night this summer at this water park. And it was like a wave pool. Me and my friend Ryan went. And they played literally all of Taylor's... Well, not all, but like all of Taylor's songs. So good. I didn't lose my voice because I have a weird habit of not losing my voice when I go to concerts or anything like that, or places where you're screaming like games and you're cheering. I'm like, God, I want to be that girl so bad. I want to be that girl who's like, I lost my voice. I can't speak. I can't. And I'm not. I never am. And I want to be. Okay, actually, speaking of. Water break. Next. Oh yeah, so like I was saying, on this playlist, I want it to be songs everybody knows so everybody can get down, everybody can dance, everybody can have fun. Oh, that's how clubs should be. And so it's like popular Taylor Swift songs like Style, Cruel Summer. Cruel Summer. Oh, Boy's a Liar. That was popular when my prom was coming around. Still is, but you know. Somebody to Love by Justin Bieber. I just need somebody to love. Also, my spit is kind of squished in my mouth a little bit. I really hope you didn't hear it because I heard it in my little earbuds. Sorry. Hopefully I can edit that out. See You Again, Tyler the Creator. How the heck does that go? I think that's in my... I do this thing where I make playlists called Love You But and then the year. So like I have a playlist from this year, Love You But 23, where I transfer all the songs from my main playlist that I get tired of listening to. I still love them, but I'm just like, I can't have you on my main playlist anymore. I can't hear you. I'm just gonna skip you, even though I love you. So I'll put them in Love You But because it's like I love you, but no more. But I still want to look back and remember that was like the vibe I had for that year. That was like the music taste I had that year. So See You Again is in Love You But 23. So how does this go? Oh yeah, you live in my dream state. Oh yeah, Are We Still Friends, Tyler the Creator? You know, the song that played in the background of The Summer I Turned Pretty when Jeremiah and Billy had the first kiss. Boo! Boo! Teen Conrad. Also, can we talk about... We're going to talk about this in another day. We're gonna deep dive into Summer I Turned Pretty, but that's another thing I'm so excited for because I love that show. But the new season isn't coming out till 2025. I have to wait a whole another year. I could probably cry about this. Also, just want to mention this. I don't think anybody else is a fan other than one of my friends. Like, literally one of my friends, who I don't really see a lot. We just Instagram DM a lot about it. Shadowbone got canceled, and I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about it. I'm not. And that's another thing I could probably cry about if I think about it too much. So next, Boyfriend Big Time Rush. Want You Back. I just realized I was kind of on a pretty long. I caught myself on the ride we're going on. This tangent we're riding on. That has nothing to do with college. So let's just say that these are the songs that should play at frat parties, and then I would go. Want You Back, Cher Lloyd. I'm gonna speedrun. Ready? I Don't Dance by High School Musical 2. You Belong With Me, Taylor Swift. Beautiful So, Jesse McCartney. Party in the USA, Miley Cyrus. Dancing Queen by ABBA. Just Wanna Rock by Lil Uzi Vert. What You Say by Jason Derulo? Are you freaking kidding me? Jason Derulo, turn it up. Turn it up. Truth Hurts by Lizzo. That one I do know the lyrics to. I will not sing it for you. Beauty and a Beat, Justin Bieber, Nicki Minaj. A-Ladies, Travis Porter. What the heck? Oh, that's a get down song. I'm not going to sing that for you. I was about to. Die Young, Kesha. Kiss You, One Direction. Burning Up. Wait, what are they called? Jonas Brothers. I was about to say Justin Brothers. Bro. Let's Hear It For The Boy, Denise Williams. Let's Hear It For The Boy. That one's kind of older. I don't think everybody know that one, but I like it. And then some slow songs like Andromeda by Way Is Blood. Is that the album? The album's called Titanic Rising. I freaking love that album. But that's, half of it's in Love You But 23 because I listen to it too much. Angelina by Lizzie McAlpine. Personal by Herbie. That was not really old. It was from like Musical.ly era. But anyways, Calling Card by Ella Jane. I think that's not popular. I think that was just one of the songs I like. Indie pop is pretty underground. This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things, and I Did Something Bad by Taylor Swift. Jealous, Nick Jonas. Crazier, Taylor Swift. Oh yeah, Crazier, Taylor Swift. It's a song she sang whenever Hannah Montana / Miley Cyrus / Miley Stewart was dancing with that boy in Hannah Montana the movie. Okay, anyways, we're not talking about that. Let's discuss men. Oh! Okay. Okay, we're going to talk about boys. We're going to talk about the male. We're going to talk about the type of person I'm attracted to. Y'all want to know how many crushes I have? Yes. 3, 2, 1. 0. YouTube viewers, you can see I'm holding up a 0. Yeah, I go to a pretty small college. And so the men are limited. Seniors and juniors, they're literally older than me. One, not that that's like a problem, but like, if they're like pre-med majors, they're literally studying for their MCAT right now. They don't have time for a girlfriend. Second, I don't want them. There's not like I've seen. Okay, wait. There was one cute senior who didn't look like a senior. I was like, bro, I could swear you're a sophomore. He's smart. He's really good style. Y'all, I'm getting nervous. I'm getting giggly. Guys, alert. Giggle alert. He's cute. I actually posted a TikTok about him. And the caption was something like, crossing paths with that one cute guy on campus, and we make eye contact, and he's fitted up and I'm fitted up. And it was that one song by Taylor Swift, that goes, call it what you want. Oh, no. Dang it. What was it? It was like, it was King of My Heart. And it was the part of the song that's like, crush. There was some part of the song that said crush. And that was this is not that big of a deal. But the TikTok was so cute. And it was like, King of My Heart was just the vibe that it's like that vibe whenever you cross paths, like exactly the caption I had in that TikTok. Where you like cross paths with, the song's playing in my earbuds and I got distracted. Okay, let's look at the lyrics. I'm looking at the lyrics right now. It's the bridge, I think. It's like plastic cups, something crush. Baby, all I want. Oh my gosh, this is not the song. I don't think it's this song. Wait. Found it. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. With all these nights we're spending up on the roof. We're spending up on the roof with a schoolgirl crush, drinking beer out of plastic cups. That's the song. That's the audio, anyways, of the TikTok, and I filmed it after the situation. Obviously, I filmed it after the situation happened. Oh, y'all, I had a document. Oh no, I had a document. That was. Okay, here it is. Sorry, I lost track. You need to format your podcast, guys. Anyways, back to me. That's what I was talking about. I have zero crushes. There was one guy. There was one October crush. I will admit. Turned November. Actually, no. It was like end of October, beginning of November crush. Like a 3-week crush where I was like crushing. I didn't like him because I didn't know him as a person yet. I like the idea of him. Obviously, I romanticize the crap out of him. He's tall, and I can't describe him too much because who knows if this episode could get into the wrong hands. But anyways, yeah, he was cute. But then so the more I realize him, it's like that song, another song by Taylor Swift, where it's like, my only crime was wanting you when everybody. That's not the lyric, but it's like, the only thing I did wrong was liking you, knowing every other girl liked you. Like it's not gonna be easy. It's like this is, what's the point? Everyone likes you. You flirt with everybody. He didn't flirt with everybody, but it was just like, he's such a likable guy. I was like, what was I thinking? It's not like he doesn't even notice me. We were literally friends. Like I got noticed. He knew who I was, but I could just tell the vibes weren't the same. He wasn't crushing back. And so I was like, you know what? Actually, I'm not attracted to you. I don't think you're cute anymore. Like my type, he had the bare minimum. He was tall and he had this color eyes. And there was a really cute picture I found of him. And he made me feel small. Cuz I'm tall. I'm like 5'9". And so it's hard to find some tall guys sometimes. But in this generation with our short kings. Anyways. Oh, also, nobody talks about this, but when you don't have a crush, all you do is you reminisce on old crushes. So that was hard. That's been hard. Like thinking about guys I used to like. It's not even like I'm crushing on them anymore or I like them still. Like I'm over them, but then I'm thinking, okay, what do y'all call that? 'Cause it's like guys that you used to like, you obviously don't like them anymore. You used to like them. You know, like high school guys that I used to like. But then when I'm like like I haven't had a for real relationship, but I'll be like, I miss him. Stand up. Ugh, so sad. Like I'll be watching Snapchat videos of me and my memories that I didn't post in my private story because that's too revealing. That's too humbling. Like not everybody needs to know everything, even though I pretty much do post everything on my private stories. Sorry guys, but y'all skip it anyways because I do talk a lot. Hence, soliloquy of a college girl. And so yeah, it's just you start reminiscing on old things, old cute little moments between you and the guy you used to like. And then you're also reminded of like how it ended, either badly, maybe it ended good, but the fact that it ended, you're kind of sour about. Or I'm sour about it. I'm sour about it. Because part of me is like, yay, girl boss, like I'm single, and honestly, I do not have the energy to spend it on somebody else. Honestly, I'm going to be 100% honest. I don't. And God is going to give me the man of my dreams. He's going to give me someone better than my dreams because I can't even muster up. I can muster up pretty good. I can fantasize pretty good. But, you know, that's kind of holding me back. It's like I'm never going to get someone I expect. I'm not the person who plans that for me. God is. And so the human in me is just a bit impatient. Okay. It's okay. I will admit she's a little impatient. Anyways. Yeah, those are some of the expectations and realities of college I've had this year. Like I said, it's had its ups and downs. I thought this episode, I knew I could yap, but I didn't think I could yap for 34 minutes long about just this one topic. I was getting advice from some of my friends on this podcast, and I was talking to them about the format, and one of my friends literally told me, she's like, you're going to have to split that up into a few episodes. And I was like, I know she's right, but I'm gonna try to fit into one. Here we are, 35 minutes in. I'm not even halfway through the format I had for this podcast. I mean, for this episode. So I hope you enjoyed. Who knows? Maybe I'll film the next episode literally right now, but I won't post it till later. So you're gonna have to wait. Sorry, guys. I really hope that if you are one of my friends listening on this, or honestly, if this just somehow reaches the hands of someone I don't even know, I hope you had fun. I hope you liked watching. And I hope you can relate, you can enjoy, and I hope you join me along the ride for future episodes. I would like to end this episode and every episode with a song of the week. Today's song is actually the top of my Bob's playlist, which means it's the oldest song, and it's called "Being You" by Beulah Bell. An actress is in it. Actually, it's a group. What do you call it? It's a duo. It's these two girls, and it's songwriter, singer-songwriter esque, indie esque, very soft. But it's a really pretty song. I don't think I could play it because copyright, even though girl who was watching this. But yeah, listen to the song. I'll link it in the description on the YouTube video. If there's such thing as linking stuff in the description on podcast, this is my first episode, so I don't know how it's gonna work. But if that's a thing, then I'll do that too. But like I was saying, no matter who you're watching, hey, I listen to podcasts when I'm taking. Anyways, I I listen to podcasts when I'm driving home on a road trip because I have to drive to my college a few hours. Brittany Borowski comes in clutch for that because her podcasts are pretty long. This one was only about 40 minutes though, so yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. That was the song of the week. Next episode, we'll see what we get into. Maybe I'll continue. It's like a part 2 because I really want to keep talking about this. But it's okay. I'm probably not going to film this in the same night because it's 11:18 and literally 2024 starts later. So I'm going to go spend some time with my family. I'm going to get comfy. I'm going to change. And then I'm going to spend some time with my family. OOTD, I'm wearing my Doc Martens. My Mary Jane Doc Martens, some white socks. I'm wearing these cute little low-waisted, mid-waisted jeans that are flared at the bottom. Again, my Taylor Swift Eras Tour merch from Ryan, and I got this for Christmas. I think I showed you already. I Love Lebe brown t-shirt from Etsy. Because, dang, people, merch is so expensive. Anyways, I don't have an outro. Okay, love you, bye.